What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. I wanted to say I apologize for not posting for a while. I've been busy and I've had some shit going on, so just been dealing with that. Otherwise, getting back into it, let's get back into another video. We're back on Destiny 2 with another build. So today's build is going to be centered around primarily Vesper of Radius. If you don't know what this exotic does, it is an exotic chest piece. The way it works, when you place a rift, it will just send out a shockwave. If you're on Arc subclass, it will actually have an added benefit, which allows enemies to be blinded in proximity of this shockwave. Personally, I don't like utilizing this on any other subclass other than Arc. The best quotes to this is that if you do not know, it actually stops unstoppables. So it is a full proper blinding, it's not a disorienting effect. So people are aware, if you don't know the difference between disorienting and blinding, special GLs and some other sort of weapons in the game have disorienting nades. They are just something that disorient basic enemies, whereas a proper blinding effect is like the arc grenade and what Vespers does with the rift. It actually blinds and blind stops unstops as one of its added bonuses. Otherwise, getting back into the video, this build is primarily centered around spamming rifts and being able to get your arcs or your arc little sentry fast. If you don't know, the new Ion Sentry aspect just came out, and it is absolutely busted. Primarily, I have another build for this one, which I'm going to add in the video, but I don't feel it's that great compared to the Vesper. It is set to Getaway, but I'm still going to add this in the description. So if you don't like Vesper as an exotic, you can try out the Getaway one as well. Both of these are very viable in mid to end game content. I have primarily been using this in a lot of the activities such as the Nether. I know healing doesn't work in the Nether, which kind of sucks, but even fighting in the Nether, blinding enemies, and being able to run around, amplify continuously is just such an easy way to play. You can pair this with either Electrostatic Mind or Arc Soul on Vesper. If you are using Getaway, I recommend just Electrostatic Mind. It is not worth it as you are getting a free Arc Buddy in general. Just wanted to put it out there because I think a few people don't understand the concept of Arc Soul. Arc Soul is just put a rift down and get your Arc Buddy. So the two variations that I have really got in mind for these builds are simple. If you're playing with Vespers like I do, you would primarily use your rift with obviously Arc Soul. If you're doing sort of content where you need to stay back more and you don't need to be pushed up, if you're pushing up, I feel playing the aggressive role is better, and that it just works better with Electrostatic as you can throw out more grenades. You can obviously use a lot of electro weapons or arc weapons, I should say. Personally, a really good weapon that pairs with this build over this season is going to be the Lodestar, or anything that comes with jolting feedback, rolling storm. Anything along the lines of an arc sort of debuff will make this build good. Volt Shot is also very viable. This also helps you get your Ionic Traces, which actually accumulate into the Ion Sentry, which gets it back much faster. Personally, you can be able to get a Sentry back every under 30 seconds if you do this build correctly. There are a lot of other arc builds that I am experimenting with. Currently, I just have a lot more interest in Vesper and Getaway, which is why I'm posting it here. Overall, I want to say this is one of the better builds in terms of aspects and fragments. The aspects and fragments that I am using for class ability, just Healing Rift, Jump, Burst Glide, that's just your preference. Arc Lightning for melee, and Pulse Grenade for obviously my grenade. Aspects, Ionic Sentry, and Electrostatic Mind. Fragments, you want to be using Spark Resistance, Spark of Ions, Spark of Discharge, and Spark of Shock. Pretty much Spark of Shock will just give you free jolt on your grenade. The other aspects are primarily set around getting you Ionic Traces from jolted enemy deaths, which is again what will charge up your Ionic Sentry. Overall, if you are amplified as well, it will actually increase your Ionic Sentry and make it more aggressive. This just makes it a bit better in its own way. This build will keep you amplified as long as you need to be, and is very broken again for mid to end game content. I know there's not a lot of end game content out now, but I will be using a lot of the dungeon for a lot of these builds, and I will be posting again a full proper Vespers build later this season for Grandmaster Nightfalls, as it will be one of the ones that I use more frequently on the Warlock. Till then, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. I hope you guys like and subscribe for more content like this. Working on a Titan build and working on a Hunter build. Personally, just want to add, not a fan of the Hunter as much, but I still want to do something for people who are interested. Till then, again, peace out, enjoy, see you in the next.